One day, you're going to be on your deathbed and realize you spent your whole life consuming.
The old man sat on the park bench, the one he used to share with his wife every Sunday afternoon.
What?
You're about to be gone, and you created nothing of meaning.
No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. Wait, 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 wait.
No, there isn't saying no, and there isn't waiting this time. This is the end, and you had every chance to create in your life, but you didn't. Hi, this is Joe with another episode of Let's Talk, and today I convince you to create some shit. This won't be like other videos of mine, which are typically more edited, shorter, and scripted, but we got into background some of the campiest Rust gameplay I've ever had. I mean, these assholes were sat in corners of the maps, like with snipers the whole game. It was so annoying. I'm just gonna talk off the cuff today, see if anybody else likes this style of content. Look, man, the intro is true. You're gonna be on your deathbed one day, that's inevitable. You know, we're gonna get old and ragged and die, and it's really up to us at this point to decide, like, okay, do I wanna look back and have left a mark on the world and become somebody because I stepped out of my comfort zone and took initiative, so I created something? Or do I want to look back and realize I was always a product of consumerism, like a victim of the disease that is the societal machine, the way society is built? As you can tell by the existence of my channel, I made the choice to create. And I was always desiring to do this, but genuinely scared because of different stupid fears that don't even really make sense. Some fears like, oh, what if my friends found out and judged me? Well, for one, I'm 2 weeks into this, they have no idea. And two, even if they judge, man, I give them hella shit, they give me hella shit for other things. We judge each other anyway. But then we laugh and we get along, you know, we laugh about it, we talk about it, and we shoot the shit regardless. Another fear that I had before creating was the fear of being publicly perceived. Because to me, it's scary to put myself out there. Even though if it's just my voice, it's still me. And it's a creation that I made, that I worked on, that now the public eye has access to. How others react to me or how others will react to me, it's kind of scary because I don't know if it's going to go in the way of they like me or dislike me. And because I'm a human being, if it was to be disliking, negative reactions will hold more weight to me than positive ones, because that's just human nature. I guess those really are my two main fears I had before starting, huh? Like maybe hate comments and stuff too, but at least then it's like, whatever. Whoever typed a hate comment went out of their way. They're a keyboard warrior. I'm sure I can survive and move on with my day. I mean, seriously. But I have a bigger fear. A fear that when you combine those two, it makes them look like nothing. The fear that one day I'm gonna leave this world without leaving my mark. Truly, like really and truly, that scares me. That I won't have a legacy. Not in the sense that I'd want to be famous. That's something I would never want because, you know, I want to be able to go in public safely. But a legacy in the sense that I wouldn't have made an impact on other people. And my time wouldn't have been capitalized to help others, find a way to help them. It's why I'm studying to be in healthcare. I want to be able to use my time and energy to reach out to others, be there for them, and find a way to help. And in the process of doing this, I hope to form a community of cool people to talk to, discuss shit like this with. I mean, that's kind of the whole point of the Let's Talk series. I low-key already have that kind of community going, and I'm so proud of that. I'm so happy to have some guys willing to do this. Shout out to Big Joe Tender and When Is My Son Going to College? Those two are sick. Them two have been showing up in the comments and showing me so much love. Anyway, maybe you're not creating because of the fears I said before, the ones that stop me from creating. But trust me, those aren't really justified fears. Like, I've been creating for 2 weeks now and I've had a lot of fun and I'm learning stuff. And none of those judgments or negative things have really occurred. And they definitely are nowhere near as dramatic as I made them to be before I started. Imagine if when we pass, I've always thought about this. Imagine if when we pass, we get a statistics chart like you have for your Minecraft character. You know, like blocks traveled, blocks played, shit like that. What if it says like 1,000,000 hours on TikTok or YouTube, but it's really just because you were scrolling and viewing? That would mean a majority of my time in life was used on a screen, but only to consume. And we know damn well the things we're consuming are riddled with just nonsensical bullshit. Like, we know that. So why would you watch people dance or like brain rot for the rest of your life, the majority of your life, sorry? I mean, that's unfortunately the route I've been on, and I know so many people are. That's why I diverted my energy to this side of creation and of entertainment. Like I said, so far it's been so much fun. I mean, the pros of creating outweigh the cons of creating. That's for damn sure. By a mile. It's not even close. I think if not, like, if you don't want to make videos, you have to still try to create something. At least try. Don't go crazy and quit your business or quit your job and then, like, start a business so you want to try and create that. You know, that's not what I mean. I mean, it's like try artwork or sculpting your body by hounding weights and repping out 315, which is my that's my warm-up bench, by the way. And honestly, I didn't even really think about this until like a few sentences ago, but the mental health benefits of creating is kind of crazy. Like just by starting this channel and making content to post, and even the engagement I get, I get some sort of clarity for myself, like a purpose to learn to be better and to keep trying to engage the viewers. It's cool. It wasn't something I had before. The art of trying to be better in a craft you choose gives you purpose in and of itself, huh? Like, it's cool to think. Imagine in a few years, 5, 3, even 1. Imagine in 1 year from today, the amount of experience you'd have if you just start. Like, your potential reality and skill level would be insane, because skill doesn't grow linearly. It's like an exponential growth chart, so you'll be crazy good in a matter of a year, if that. And that's a better outcome than looking back when you're on your deathbed and being like, damn, all I did was regret my overconsumption, I guess. Look, man, society is making us stay stuck in consumer mindsets. That's so awful. Like, it's just not good for us. The mental health crisis is being expedited, you know, it's being amplified to an extreme extent by how we interact and how we consume on social media. It's vicious out there, but I've always talked on this channel about how we have choice. We do have a lot of choices in life, and a big one is you choose to stay stuck in your situation or you make a change now. It's cool for me that I made the change and started creating instead of consuming because that's what made sense to me. But you need to make those choices where let me decide what's best for me instead of allowing myself to stay stuck, you know? And I think if you relate to this or if you think creating is something you want to dabble in, at least try. It's better than just learning and listening about it and having it in the back of your mind and never stepping foot in that realm. You know, I don't know. This was Joe with another episode of Let's Talk. I know this was more of a long video and rambly, less edited, more gaps in my speech and stutters and less editing, I guess. But I hope you enjoyed this nonetheless. Let me know if you have any thoughts about this topic. As always, have a blessed day.